Hey, pardon me, sir. I think you have the wrong car.
Welcome to our review of Split, the new film from M. Night Shyamalan. I'm Tim.
I'm Scott.
And we definitely wanted to talk about this film because it is a true return to form for M. Night, in my opinion.
It was very pleasing to see him back to doing his thing. Yeah, I really liked it. I thought that it was a pleasant surprise to get to see Shyamalan doing something that I could really get behind. He's kind of turned into the Nickelback of directors, where like it gets really fun to like get to make fun of him, and he really takes that away from me with Split. But I'm pleased that he does so because it really makes for a fun journey. In this movie, it stars James McAvoy. He's a guy who struggles with 23 different split personalities, and the movie takes you on a ride of just a few of those personalities, but you can see bits and pieces of the entire form going, and he absolutely just stuns with his performance.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's incredible.
One of the main things to really note about the movie was how McAvoy tackled it and the fact that he was amazing doing it. I know it was only January, but that's easily one of the best performances you're probably going to see for the next couple of months.
Yeah,
so.
it was fun. There's a part in the movie where you get to see him jump from character to character.
Yeah.
It really just shows the ability that he has to, on the drop of a dime, just change not only his voice but his mannerisms and the way each character acts. And it was really fun to get to see that because you don't get to see challenges like that.
Yeah, that was personally one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie, where he's starting to lose it a little bit and he just kind of flips between 4, 5, 6 different personalities within the span of a minute, and it was fantastic to just see him transition between those. It was really well done.
Who is that? Maybe she can help us.
We're here! We're right here!
Don't worry. He's not allowed to touch you. He knows what you're here for.
To watch the way that Shyamalan's vision goes, you kind of see, you play the can I guess Shyamalan's twist throughout the first part of the movie, and it's just him peppering information to you, giving you different things in the way that he likes to give it, and it kind of makes you travel down rabbit holes in your head that don't necessarily lead anywhere, but in the end of his movie, he puts it all together and you see that nothing was done without reason. Everything had its own reason why they were showing each character develop and the way they progressed. And I don't know, I really liked it. I thought that it was a real fun movie. I can see why it's doing so well in theaters now. I think that it continues to get good reviews, and rightfully so.
There's a lot of amazing things that he did with this movie, and it's the best movie he's made probably since Signs. And the reason it works so well on top of McAvoy is the fact that Kevin is just a really interesting character. The fact that he is kind of evil, but it's only one personality of his that's evil. Like there's only 1 or 2 that are evil and the rest are kind of good. He's fighting himself for most of the movie. And I thought that was really interesting, kind of where you see these girls and they're kind of who you're rooting for. At the same time, you're kind of rooting for personalities within Kevin to win out over others. And so it's a really interesting struggle to watch. And I also really appreciated the twist at the end. And without any spoilers, of course, it's hard for a director like M. Night, who is somebody you expect to throw a twist at you. At this point, everyone's going in expecting a twist. And so for everyone to sit there for 2 hours thinking, oh, there's going to be a massive twist at the end of this movie, and for him to hit you with a twist and still blow your mind,
Do not see it coming.
and for no one in the theater to see it coming, that's the mark of a great writer and director.
We were in a sold-out auditorium, and you could hear the crowd getting into everything, and you could hear the entire auditorium. No one saw the direction that it was heading. I actually, as it was progressing before the big reveal happened, I was not losing interest, but I was questioning the direction that it was heading. I didn't fully agree with the way they had set up everything, and then they went into the this direction. But turns out I was wrong, because as soon as they show everything at the end, and again, we're not going to spoil that, we want you guys to be able to experience that yourself, it completely changed my opinion, and to the point where I was like, oh, never mind, he was right, I was in the wrong on this, and he knew what he was doing, and I just had to sit back 10 more minutes and wait and see how it played out. So
I was also a really big fan of the way the movie looked. It was shot really well. I know M. Night loved It Follows, and he went and got the cinematographer from It Follows to do it. And
paid off.
It paid off because it was a great looking movie.
Help me get out of here, Hedwig.
You trying to trick me? I'll tell on you. Aren't you the clever one?
I also really liked the way he revealed the backstory of Anya Taylor-Joy's character, because from the outset, you know nothing about her. Her and the other girls are kidnapped in the first scene of the movie. It's literally the first thing you see, and you know nothing about their backstory. And you get that through flashbacks throughout the movie, and the more that's revealed about her, the more you really start to see what she's gone through, the struggles she has in her own life. And the great thing about that is just the way it plays out.
It also assists in being able to go back to previous scenes in the movie and see why she's capable of understanding certain things or doing certain things because of the way the backstory's played out. So that's one of those things I touched on earlier about M. Night's giving you this stuff and you're trying to guess his twist while you're going on, and it's just him providing a fun way of doing backstory for one of his side characters. But ultimately, this movie all revolves around James McAvoy and what he's capable of doing. And for that reason alone, without getting into the spoiler, the movie was just good. It was a really well done film, and it was a fun journey to get to watch a new adventure, a very unique, original story play out, and M. Night does it really well.
Yeah, and in true M. Night fashion, it was a very tense movie. It built the suspense very well, and you question the whole time, what's going to happen? How is this going to play out? And you really don't know until you see what happens. And it's one of those things M. Night does so well, is that he can really wrap you up in the characters of the movie. He's actually very good at that. So he takes you on this journey, and sometimes it's a little scary, sometimes it's a little odd, but in the end, I thought it all played out really well. I thought it all came together in such an amazing way that I really enjoyed what I saw.
Absolutely.
The world will understand now. The beast is real.
I personally think that this is definitely a movie that you should go out in theaters and watch. It came out this past Friday. It should be out for at least another 4 or 5 weeks. And it is definitely worth the money that you'd have to spend at the theater to watch it. So
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly, and I also say get out there as soon as you can before it's spoiled for you. You know, if somebody ruins the ending of this movie for you, it's going to be a suckier experience.
absolutely. Thanks very much for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time.